Options is a very powerful tool in the stock market, and anyone who is trading or investing in the stocks should definitely know about it. Because if you just buy a stock, you can only earn money if it goes up, lose money if it goes down, unless you're shorting, and that's it. But with options, it opens the door to so many different possibilities. And if you actually understand it, you'll realize you're missing out on so much money. Welcome to my channel. This is where we are going to be financially smart together. It's a myth that only the professional people can earn money with options, because anyone can learn it and anyone can be good at this. And it's actually a risk to not know about options. So to be good at this, let's first get rid of this limiting belief. In this video, I'm going to be going over the basic idea of what options can do for you, just to open up your mind to the world of possibilities and get you excited. So a lot of people trade options the same way they would trade stock, just by buying an option to bet on the stock to go up or down, except with magnified return and magnified risk, which isn't good. You see a lot of new traders doing this, and that's how they lose a lot of money on options, because there's so many factors that goes into the pricing of an option. So even if the stock price goes in the direction that you need it to go, but it doesn't get there fast enough, or it doesn't get to the exact price you need to even break even on that option, then you lose all the money that you spent buying the option. So let's just make a promise right now that we are not going to use options to intensify our gambling in the market. And we're not going to trade options until we know exactly what we're doing. Let's get into a few examples on how options can up your game in the market. So options isn't just for traders. It's a great tool for investors as well, where you get paid for waiting. So if you're waiting for a stock to fall to a certain price before you buy it, you get paid. And if you already have a stock in your portfolio and you're waiting for it to go to a certain price before you sell it, you get paid. So in other words, you're generating passive income in the stock market without relying on dividends. Isn't that cool? With this strategy, you can get a stock into your portfolio at a huge discount or even for free. Now, comment below what your experience is with options. Also, a lot of people, and even you yourself, might be scared to get into the market because the sky might fall the next day. Well, options is a great way to insure your portfolio against a certain stock from crashing or the whole market from crashing. And options is one reason that you see in the news that a certain big guy earns so much money from a market crash. When you buy a stock, you'll only earn money if the stock price goes up, lose money if the stock price goes down, unless you're shorting, and which is the other way around. And if the stock goes nowhere, then just nothing happens with your money. But with options, you can earn money if the stock price goes up, if the stock price goes down, or if the stock goes sideways. In fact, something very interesting with options is that there are strategies out there that lets you earn money as long as the stock falls within a certain range. So if the stock falls $2, you earn money. If the stock increases $2, you earn money. And if the stock doesn't move at all, you still earn money. When you buy a stock and it increases by $1, then your portfolio increases by $1 as well. But with options, it can greatly magnify your return. And if you don't know what you're doing, that will greatly magnify your risk as well, which is not good. But if you know what you're doing, it can actually minimize your risk. There's so much details around options that I'm making this into a series. So make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on any future lessons. Options is like an art. There's so many strategies out there, which I'll be going over in future videos. And as people get more advanced, some even make their own strategies that fits them. So it's all about finding a strategy that fits your personality, your lifestyle, and what you're comfortable with, and mastering that. A lot of people lose money on options when they don't know what they're doing or don't understand what goes into the pricing of an option, which is a lot more complex than stocks. So you can think of options as a tool that will greatly maximize your returns, or something that will just blow up your account and burn up your money. So let's not do that. But the first thing to keep in mind is that you can be successful with options. This is a game changer, and I believe in you. You have what it takes to be great with options. So stay with me, and in the next video, I'll be going over the basics of options.